This could be the start of my next big project. I'm scouring the internet for the cheapest Z4 Coupe. I've already put a few offers in for this car. It's on eBay. Wow, Z4 Coupe Sport 2007. Price is $4,995. However, it is reduced by £200 as of a day or two ago. I did put an offer in for $4,600, which has been turned down. The car looks pretty good. I've been looking for one for a while. There's a fair few out there. They either seem to be in silver or black. I don't think the black one's quite sure off the lines as well. There are a few rust patches starting to show up. Unfortunately, the car is in Leeds. I think I'm going to buy it sight unseen. Anyway, I'm not going to put any more offers in. I'm just going to pull the trigger on this project. I'll buy it now and you can witness the start of this project. 4795. Put a quick message in. Can I come collect the car on Sunday, please? Really? Thanks. Oh. Actually, it's still classed as an offer, so I don't want to make any presumptions. I'll just put an offer in at the asking price. Right, here we go. Make the offer. And I'll wait and see what they say. Well, I don't think that car was meant to be. About a week's gone by, I've had various conversations with the owner of the car. Unfortunately, he works away and he's not been home for a while, and I think he's having second thoughts on selling the car. Initially, we agreed on the price, the final offer that I made. However, that's just buying it on agreement. It's not like buying it now. The listing for that car has been removed from eBay. That means there is a new cheapest Z4 Coupe on eBay. It's this one right here. Got the original wheels on it. I didn't really want a black car, but que sera. It's in ruby red, I think, because it's got the cream interior. We won't worry about that, or the wooden dash for that matter. Yeah, it's quite high mileage, but as you'll find out soon, we're not worried about the engine particularly. This car belongs to a dealership, so I'll give them a call now. It's about a 2-hour drive away. I'm hoping I can go and have a look at it today.
Call is not available. Please leave your message after the tone.
Oh, that's not ideal. Right, I'll go on their website and I'll give them a call on a different number.
Welcome to the EE voicemail. I'm sorry, but the person you called is not available.
Oh boy, I'm not having much luck.
We are connecting you. Please note that this call may be recorded for training and monitoring purposes.
Call is not available.
Oh. Hi, good morning. I was just checking you were open today.
We are open today, yeah.
Excellent. Okay, I did try a few times earlier. I'd like to have a look at the Z4, the BMW, if it's still for sale.
I'm not sure that is going to be around, so let me just check 2 seconds. We're just trying to get something sorted on it at the moment, so give me a second, let me just check where it is.
Yep.
I'm not sure it's going to be ready by today. Are you around tomorrow?
Potentially. Is it just being repaired, or is it what?
It's just having a little bit of a touch-up done to it. There was just a little bit of a drip coming from the sump, so we just wanted to change the seal on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not on site. I can't look at it regardless of what state it's in, or?
Very true. It's actually in the garage.
Okay.
I mean, if you're able to give me a call tomorrow at this sort of time,
Okay.
that's the best I can do at the moment.
Yeah, no problem.
Alright.
Alright then. Yeah, I'll give you a call tomorrow.
Thank you. Bye.
Alright, bye. The car, they're fixing the car. I'll have to bail on this attempt and call them tomorrow. Fingers crossed, and go from there. It's not easy to buy a cheap Z4 by the looks of it. Hi, good morning. I'm just ringing about the BMW Z4. I think I spoke to you yesterday. You said it had some work needed doing to it.
Yeah, not just in the office just yet.
Okay.
I have to speak to Michael about a BZ4. Would it be alright if you can either give us a call back in about half an hour or so?
Yeah, I can do that. Alright.
Cheers.
Thanks, bye. Right, half an hour. Progress is being made. I called them back when I was in the gym. The car is ready. So I'm thinking, great, I've jumped back in the car, about to head off to go and have a look at it. I've just had a call back saying the car is at the garage where it was repaired. Long story short, they can't get the car back today, so it's pointless me going down to take a look. At this point, I'm going to struggle to get down there with the other stuff I've got going on, so I might buy the car sight unseen. I may just do a video call in the week and check the car's not too rusty, and if it seems okay, then just get it delivered. Clearly not ideal, but sometimes you have to weigh up time and risk. Of course, I'll keep you updated, and hopefully we can get the car. Plot twist, I am in the Peak District. I'm not here to look at a Z4 because I'm in one. I'm in the first car I showed you, I think it was 3 or 4 weeks ago now. The cheapest coupe on eBay at the time, the silver one. I've not had a great deal of time to drive it since I bought the car. A couple of weeks ago, I went up to Leeds to pick it up. I've been working flat out on getting the Peugeot repainted, so I haven't been able to get out in this. Now I finally have the chance to drive the car and thought it would be a good chance to go and see what the UK has to offer as far as good driving roads goes. Normally we head out into Wales. Let's see what we can find. I'm about to do the cat and fiddle. I've been driving all morning in the fog. Now I've got to the altitude in the peaks. We have some blue skies. I started in Macclesfield and this road goes all the way to Buxton. I'm not sure why it's called the cat and fiddle, but either way it's stunning. I don't need to fiddle. I don't need to fiddle. That's the road, you numpty. I don't feel like I need to give you a driver's review of this car. There are loads on the internet you can see. I will confirm that the steering is the part which lets it down the most. Oh, this road is just superb. No matter what speed you're driving, the steering input feels exactly the same. You may think, oh, what's the problem in that? But when you're going at higher speed and you want to make small corrections, the steering wheel still feels quite heavy. Apart from that, the car's great, planted, feels well balanced. People say it's 50% more rigid than the convertible. You see the mist over there? There it is. Cat and fiddle. I think we're heading towards Buxton now. The day's not over quite yet though. I'm now going to head to Snake Pass, which is supposed to be another lovely stretch of tarmac between Manchester and Sheffield. I'm not going to do all of it, but whilst we're here, it seems rude not to. Buxton, famous for its water. You may be thinking, yes Tal, you've got a Z4 coupe, but what is the project? I've been wondering what to do for the next project for a while. I knew I wanted to do a car that's rear wheel drive and something with a decent engine, goes well and sounds good. So this is where the Z4M3 comes in. Yes, I know they brought out a Z4M which had the engine out of the E46 M3, but I think we can go a little spicier than that. The 4-litre V8 from the E92, or E90 and 93 for that matter. That should fill the engine bay nicely.
At the roundabout, take the second exit onto Bridge Street.
It's quite a cool viaduct going over the village.
At the roundabout, turn left onto Fairfield Road.
Look at that. I know various people have put different engines in a Z4 before. Famously, there's that stroked V10 in Germany, and I've seen the 4.4 V8 from the older generation in the car too. However, those are convertibles, and the coupe is so much better. Let's be honest, there are pictures of a coupe on the internet with a Dodge Viper engine in, but I can't find too much information about that car. So this could be the first F1-inspired engined Z4 coupe built. Certainly it'll be documented which none of the others are. The next step is to get this car stripped down, really check the condition of the car. I want to get the V8 engine mounted as far back in the chassis as possible, effectively making it a front mid-engine car. There's no reason why we can't get perfect 50-50 weight distribution. Believe it or not, the V8 is actually a very similar weight to the 3 litre straight 6, which is in the car now. How far I go with making it into a race car, I don't know. It could be somewhere in between a road car and a race car. I would like some interior, some creature comforts. I'm definitely going to need to take this bulkhead out the back. At the moment, it's not a very comfortable driving position for me, being well over 6 foot tall. Anyway, let's get to Snake Pass. Another viaduct. You may be wondering how I managed to get this car. I'll pick up in the timeline where the seller didn't want to let the car go. That is absolutely stunning. I didn't have a chance to go and look at the black car before it was sold, so that was gone off eBay, no more. Then I was back to the drawing board looking for different cars. Maybe a week or so later I had a call to say, yes, you can pick up this one. It was on and off a couple more times until eventually, thankfully for me, he let it go. I got the car for the price I offered and I've been driving it today and it seems really good. These engines are expensive, and surprisingly the cheapest way to pull this project off is to in fact buy a complete car. This means I can use all of the running gear and the brakes, which will be better than what's on this. So one of the next steps is to find a good donor car. I don't care about the bodywork, but mechanically, especially the engine, has to be spot on. Being such high revving engines, if they're not looked after properly, you can get some very costly issues. If the rod bearings go, that's it, game over. So this is where we're at. I have the coupe, I'm very pleased with it. I need to look for a donor M3, and once the Peugeot is complete, then I can get this car in and get to work. I'm very excited about this build. If you are also stoked about this project, show some support and hit that subscribe button. Feel free to leave a comment with any ideas you would like to see on this project. It's been a heck of a year again. Thanks for all the likes, comments and support, and I'll see you very soon. Do like the arches on these.